Salut à toutes et à tous, c'est Krayn, on se retrouve pour un nouvel épisode du Game of Thrones de Telltale, le jeu narratif autour de la famille Forrester qui en bave, il faut le dire, leur vie n'est pas facile. Et du coup, on a fini l'épisode 4 la dernière fois, on va voir un petit peu ce que ça donne au niveau des choix, parce que je crois pas vous avoir montré. Hop, mes choix, épisode 4. Alors, comme 87,3% des gens, j'ai pris Finn avec moi. 38% uniquement des gens ont fait preuve de pitié envers Griff, la majorité l'ont défoncé. 87,5% des gens ont gardé le secret de Serra, donc ça c'est normal, auprès du noble. 64,8% des gens ont ordonné aux soldats de Glenmore de rester à Ironrath, donc j'ai fait un peu comme pareil. Et 31,1% ont tué le Slave Master. J'étais pas convaincu du tout de mon choix, mais je savais pas quoi faire, donc voilà, c'est fait. C'est fait, de toute façon, il faut assumer. Dans la vie, on fait pas toujours les meilleurs choix, et bah c'est pareil sur les jeux Telltale, mais on assume derrière. Allez-y, c'est parti, on commence l'épisode 5, on y va. On a le droit à un petit résumé avant.
Previously on Game of Thrones.
You'd help the Second Sons. Guide them into Marine.
I can't, Asher.
This could be our only chance.
Get them into the city, help them liberate Marine, and I will see that you are rewarded.
You think you get a reason with a wardling?
No, I'm a friend.
Don't move.
This is my sister, Sylvie.
I have to get in there, Sarah. Lord Whitehill is up to something. He's conspiring against my family, and someone in there is helping him.
Andros is hiring sellswords. Hundreds of them.
What?
He's building an army for Lord Whitehill, big enough to march against Ironrath.
I want you to keep an eye on everyone. You never know who you can trust.
I'll do my best.
Rodri! I'm told you're a man who can't be broken. I've decided to come see for myself.
Ça, c'était la bonne surprise de fin.
I was just telling your sister. Father's been looking to make a match for me. And Talia's been such good company. Think she likes me? Or maybe your mother? A flower plucked is still a flower. Just dies more quickly. We could be a family, Lord Forrester. You'd like that, wouldn't you? Your mother may need some convincing. She seems like the type to hold a grudge.
You'll never marry either of them.
Never's such an awfully long time. But let's put our happy day to the side for a moment. Walk with me. Oh, you won't need your sword. Not where we're going.
Allez.
Very well.
That was easy.
Je sais pas, hein, mais je me suis dit pour montrer que j'ai pas besoin de mon épée pour lui tenir tête. Mais c'était peut-être une erreur.
You're coming too.
This is Lord's business, not a child's.
I say she comes. I don't trust her with my men.
Je pense qu'il aurait insisté de la même façon pour me dire de laisser l'épée, que ça aurait créé encore plus de tension de base. Peut-être une erreur. Et j'ai ma canne de toute façon.
How fares your father, Lord Bolton?
Better than yours. Polite of you to ask. I loved playing in the woods when I was your age. Still do. So many places to hide. I've gotten very good at finding people.
Roderick?
It's all right, Talia.
That reminds me. Where's Griff? I expected to be greeted by him on my arrival. Bit of a disappointment to have to show myself in. And here I had such high hopes for Lud's son.
Griff was injured. The maester is looking after him.
I'm aware of Griff's injuries, and that you inflicted them. Oh, I really hoped things might be different.
J'ai pas menti.
I hoped we could be friends. After all, I was generous. I've allowed you to keep half your forest, your livelihood. Yet you went behind my back and called in the Glenmores. I'm not sure how you managed that. The Glenmores have sworn their loyalty to my father.
Lady Elena Glenmore is our guest. The soldiers accompanied her to ensure her safety.
If her safety is a concern, perhaps she should not have come to Ironrath. Well, I'm certainly glad we've sorted this out. Thank you for being so forthcoming. But there's still a price. Ah. Here we are.
Arthur!
Roderick!
You disobeyed me. You disrespected me. Someone has to pay! You didn't think it would be you, did you? Your damaged goods. Someone else's leftovers.
Arthur's done nothing wrong! If you want to hurt someone, hurt me!
No, Roderick!
Why bother? You're nearly a corpse already.
No!
Stop!
Look at what you've done! I hope it was worth it. Is it worth it, Arthur?
Please stop! Please! Please!
Talia, don't look away.
No!
It's very important you see what comes of disobedience.
Roderick! Make him stop! Please! Do something!
Talia, don't look.
Please.
Look at him, Talia. See what your brother's done.
Please, please, Lord Ramsay.
Sorry, but they'll never learn otherwise.
Mercy, have mercy! Mercy, my lord!
Did Roderick show mercy to Griff? This
oui,
is
d'une certaine
his
façon.
fault. That's a lot of blood.
You're right. This is my fault.
I told you, Talia. The poor lad's fainted. Let's give him a minute. You want to kill me, don't you? Release him. Go on. Prove how strong you are. Do it for Ethan.
No, Roderick! He's toying with you!
Do it. Come on, Roderick.
Je
Kill
sais pas.
me. Your little brother had bigger balls than you. I came here to kill you, but now I realize it might be far more entertaining to watch Lud tear you to pieces. I never want to come back to this fucking shit stain of a holdfast. I have better things to do than to play wet nurse to you and Lud. So you'll settle this on your own. Last house standing wins. Otherwise I'll kill you both and be done with it.
Bon, je vais pas répondre.
Best of luck. And one more thing. Can't leave a job half finished. Ready the horses?
J'ai pris mon petit déj
Not
juste
sure you'll
avant
have much
l'épisode.
luck finding other
Non.
allies.
Bon, c'est le moment où je suis obligé de couper le son parce que YouTube, sinon, il va dire non. Je vous ai fait la version longue cette fois-ci. Hein. Vous avez eu du rab. Hein. Bon, c'est bien, ça commence par un truc où je suis pas sûr de mes choix. D'avoir laissé l'épée, c'était pour... parce que je pensais que de base, de toute façon, il faudrait que je la laisse. Et ça évitait de mettre une tension inutile supplémentaire. C'était peut-être une erreur. Et j'ai eu très très envie de le poignarder. Mais j'avoue avoir été influencé par le fait que je me doutais qu'il allait pas mourir. Et qu'il y avait tous les gardes autour. Donc... Ouais. Je sais pas. On verra bien comment ça avance. Le début de l'épisode est un petit peu violent quand même. Ah, un nid de vipères. Oui, ça on s'en est rendu compte, ça. Bon. C'est à moi de me déplacer. J'ai pas très envie de regarder ça, mais bon.
Only a monster would do such a thing. And Boltons will pay for this. Arthur. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Why, after all we've been through, must the gods continue to shit on this house? What have we ever done to them? Follow the Starks? Obey the rule of law?
Ramsay Snow is a bloody savage. He shames the entire North.
Yet we're bound by law to obey him. Can't
Pour
believe
l'instant.
it's fucking come to this! The Glenmore Guard are gone. Ordered home by Ramsay. So much for having allies.
Ramsay says he's not taking sides anymore. He means to let the strongest house survive.
I intend that to be us, Royland.
You'll get no argument from me. But how do we bloody fight them? We just don't have the numbers. Not yet, anyway. And they still have Ryan.
Right now, everything depends on Asher. Once he and Malcolm bring us more fighting men, then
Where is he? Where is my brother?
My lady. My lady.
Let me through!
Elena.
Roderick, tell me where he... Oh, no. No. Oh, no. No! Arthur, no! Arthur! It's my fault. I brought him into this. I asked him to help.
I'm so sorry, Elena. I know how much he meant to you.
He meant everything, Roderick. He was my little brother. I was there the day he learned to hold a bow. He was so nervous that Father called him Quiver. And now to die, like this, tortured, mutilated.
He died as he lived. Bravely. As a man of the North.
He died in agony and for nothing. Look at him, Roderick. There's hardly anything left of him.
Elena.
I'm sorry. Oh, God.
Let's get you someplace, what?
How do I do this, Roderick? How do I keep going? Where do I find the strength?
Know that we'll have our justice someday.
Justice won't bring my brother back. You've been such a friend to me, Roderick. Right from the very beginning. I should try to get some sleep. I'm not sure I'll be able to. But I don't know what else to do.
You're not alone, Elena. I'm here for you, whatever you need.
Thank you, Roderick.
Bon, j'ai eu peur, je sentais le truc, tout est de ta faute, etc. Ça va. Ça va, ça va.
Ah, there you are. I haven't seen you since the coronation feast.
How many ships do you suppose it takes to move an army?
Ships? Why in the world would you...
Never mind.
Mira, I'll be honest. I took an enormous risk, defying Marjorie to get you into that feast. And you thanked me by making a scene with Lord Andros, in front of everybody. Marjorie saw, of course, and she knew exactly how you got there.
I'm sorry about that. I really did try to be discreet.
But you couldn't, could you? Because you're in over your head. I know it. And Marjorie knows it. Which is why it's not safe for me to be around you anymore.
What?
Mira, you're not the girl I knew at Highgarden. She'd never be so reckless. And now that Garibald and I are discussing marriage, I just can't risk being associated with you. Not anymore. You know how much I need this marriage. I won't do anything
Je tente le
to
tu fais
jeopardize
erreur.
it.
If you abandon me, who'll be there when you need someone?
I don't know. Garibald, I suppose. I'm sorry, Mira. I truly am.
C'est grâce à moi qu'il est toujours là, hein.
Was it worth it, at least? Sacrificing so much for your family.
Oh, je vais dire ça, c'est joli. C'est faux, mais c'est joli.
Nothing's worth losing your friendship over, Sarah.
I would have said the same thing, once.
Ça servait à rien. J'ai testé.
I better go before she sees me. She already
You're a
thinks...
Forrester.
Can I help you?
You need to come with me. Now.
Why would I?
Don't make this difficult.
Bon, c'est pas des bonnes nouvelles tout ça. Hein.
You still angry at me?
What do you think?
I think I deserve a little gratitude.
He's dead. I shouldn't care how it happened. It doesn't feel like I expected. I thought I'd feel lighter. Or something.
No matter what happens, I'll have your back. Always.
And I yours, little brother. But we should never have come here.
Bon, ça, m'en veut pas trop déjà.
It only holds pain for me, Asher. I was hoping to bury it all with Dezor's corpse.
I can't imagine what it must have been like.
Please, I don't want to talk about it again.
Asher, you're back.
Uncle. Let's collect our second sons and get out of here.
If you did as you were told, Daenerys should deliver.
Daenerys, huh? First names with the Queen now, are we?
Your Grace, my nephew has returned from his mission.
It seems you played your part in the taking of Meereen, Asher Forrester. Did you run into any trouble? Reports from the battle are muddled. Perhaps you can clear them up. Well,
Je vais dire la
my
vérité, on va
time
voir.
is short.
No battle is without difficulty, Your Grace. But we fulfilled your orders.
All of them? I heard rumors of an incident in the city. Do you know anything about it?
Allez, vas-y,
Grace,
moi je vais le dire.
We encountered the slave master Dizorzo Raza on the way to the signal tower. I regret that he lost his life.
Oh, don't fucking...
You admit it, then? The punishment for defying a queen is death. And yet you come to me for a reward. Why should I let this pass?
Don't you dare.
What do you have to say for yourself?
Don't.
I'm waiting.
Allez, je vais la protéger.
How dare you? Not only did you disobey my orders, you are insolent and deceitful. You disappoint me, Forrester. I will not be giving you my second sons.
What?
But, Your Grace, the mission was a success.
What did I tell you? She was never going to help us.
You promised me Croft and his second sons.
And you made me promises you did not keep. A new day is
J'espère
born
que
in
Beshka va
Meereen.
dire quelque chose.
The slaves have thrown off their collars. There must be a few cutthroats who would fight for the likes of you. Now get out.
I'm terribly sorry, Your Grace.
You
Ah, elle
have
va rien
nothing to
dire, quoi.
apologize for, Malcolm. I have other plans for you.
Plans for me, Your Grace?
Plans that will help House Forrester, I hope.
I would like you to stay and serve me. I have a task for you.
Your Grace, I am humbled. But I owe my allegiance to my family.
And they will be grateful for the Targaryen alliance you've helped forward.
I am honored you would ask me. Might I discuss it with my nephew first?
Do so. But let me know your answer soon.
You'd seriously consider staying in Essos?
I'm not sure. This is all rather sudden. If she does come to Westeros, we'd want Daenerys Targaryen on our side. And now you've angered her, she may need some convincing. It's worth thinking about, you have to admit.
You're right, Uncle. The Mother of Dragons would make a powerful ally.
If she succeeds in taking the Iron Throne, she'll be the only ally we need. But whatever comes of this, we still need men who will fight for us now. The Queen thought we might find them here, among the newly freed.
The little queen is right. Meereen holds plenty of killers. And I know the worst.
So what are we waiting for? Let's go get them.
I don't know, Asher. They're not like us. To them, killing is a sport. It's fun.
Let them have fun with the White Hills, then. As long as they kill them, I don't care.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
I must talk further with the Queen. Don't get yourselves killed.
So, where exactly are we going?
Well, these fighters used to be slaves. If I had to guess, I'd say they'll be trying to live like masters.
Non mais même pas, elle dit... Même pas elle m'a aidé sur le coup quoi. Hein. Je suis vexé. J'aurais tellement dû mentir, mais j'aime pas mentir. C'est horrible.
You're freezing.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Someone has to keep watch. Oh.
It's getting worse, isn't it?
We're only about a few days out from the Antler River. We cross the bridge the first men built. And from there, we can try to find the North Grove. Right, Sylvie?
We're not going north. We're going south, to join Mance, and the rest of the Free Folk.
But look...
That was always the plan, Cotter.
I have to go to the North Grove. My family's depending on it.
Your family needs you to wander around in the snow until you get eaten by a direwolf.
Please, Sylvie. He knows what he's doing.
Does he now? Tell me then. How did my brother get that gash in his arm? You dressed his wound up well enough. But why'd he get hurt in the first place?
What does that have to do with the...
Hush, Cotter! I'm asking Fishface here.
Sylvie!
Don't Sylvie me. I want to hear it from him.
Some wildlings, free folk, mistook Cotter for a crow.
Can't imagine why.
We tried to reason with them and, well, things got out of hand.
Out of hand? From the look of him, he was nearly killed. Point is, you don't belong out here.
Sylvie, I've known Garrett a while now. He may not be one of us, but I trust him.
I've been waiting months for you, Cotter. And when you finally come home, it's with some crow who can barely build a fire. No, we don't need to die for him.
Me neither. Fucking North Grove isn't even real. And if it is, it's probably full of wolves and more wildlings. It is real. Lord Forrester believed it. And so do I.
And you're both idiots. Finn, will you...
Just piss off!
Some leader you turned out to be.
C'est l'épisode où je m'en prends plein les dents sur tous les fronts partout. Mira, Roderick, Gareth,
go, the more likely
Asher.
You'll never come back. It's just not worth it.
Y a pas un truc qui s'est bien passé.
Once Cotter's fit to travel, we head south. With or without you, Gareth.
Sylvie.
You need to rest. And we'll be wanting something to eat. I won't go far.
Oh, don't be angry, Garrett. This isn't what it looks like. I can explain.
Did you know she'd refused to go north?
I swear, I didn't. I thought she could help. Sylvie knows these woods better than I do. If anyone can find the North Grove, it's her. And besides, I couldn't just leave her. I won't do that. Not again.
Then convince her to go with us. She's your sister.
Well, maybe she's right. Maybe you don't belong up here.
You don't mean that. So that's it. I can't head north without a guide.
I go where she goes. I'm
Ça veut dire qu'il faut la
sorry,
convaincre elle. Alors, je vais lui parler vite fait.
What are you doing over here? There's a perfectly good fire.
I'm not going anywhere near those fucking wildlings.
Oh, come on. Just give them a chance.
I did, and look where it got us.
I'm sorry for getting you into this mess. Really.
Not your fault. I wanted to come. Just didn't know this is how it'd turn out.
Come on, Finn. You'll freeze your ass off if you stay here.
Suppose you're right. May as well get warm before I die.
Bon, c'est déjà ça. Et est-ce que je peux... Un petit lapinou.
Whoa! Fucking hell. Could you have been any louder?
Sorry.
Never met a crow before? Sorry I almost killed you. Might have done you a favor, though. Plenty of things want to kill a crow up north. Giants, thens, shadow cats and ice spiders. And the White Walkers, of course. A spear sounds nice after all that, doesn't it?
I'm not a crow anymore. I left that life behind me.
Once a crow, always a crow. That's what they say, anyway.
Don't frighten our dinner away. Shit.
Here.
I was never any good with a bow. Know how to use that? You're not going to shoot me in the leg, are you?
I may do all right.
Je vais devoir tuer un petit lapin.
That way.
Je veux pas. Me fais pas viser, hein. Fais-le automatique. Oh. Ah.
That's better than making do. You're not a bad shot.
You'll do nicely, little one.
Will that be enough?
You ever seen Cotter eat? We'll need another.
Come on.
Ah mais non, je pouvais pas bouger la souris.
Maybe next time, Garrod. It's not much, but it'll last us.
Mais j'ai pas, ça marchait pas.
You're not half bad with a bow. Could come in handy. You ever lost anyone, Garrod? Someone you really cared about? Someone you thought you couldn't live without seeing ever again? Do you know what that's like?
I lost my family. First my mother, then my sister and father.
So you know how it feels. Cotter and I, we lost everything too. And we nearly lost each other. I didn't think he'd make it back this time. And I won't risk losing him again. Not even for the North Grove.
You know something about it, don't you?
Only what I've heard. But don't get your hopes up. It's not worth it.
Please, Sylvie. I need to know.
A few years back, one of the Ice River clans set out to find it. They'd heard stories that the cold couldn't touch it, that it's safe even in the dark of winter. So they'd set out, all full of hope, and none of them ever returned.
That won't happen to us, Sylvie. I was sent to find the North Grove.
That doesn't mean that you'll...
Garrod! Help!
Cotter!
Fuck!
Huh?
Look out!
Un White Walker.
This looks like the place.
This is definitely the place.
So, who are we dealing with exactly?
Pit fighters. 2 go in, 1 comes out. Day after day. No rules, but kill. Anyone who can survive that is capable of anything. They're crazed savages. But 1 pit fighter is worth any 10 sellswords. If you can convince them to fight for you. And that's not going to be easy. Don't expect to charm them or reason with them. If we're very lucky, we'll walk out with our heads.
Bon, je vais rien dire. Let's go.
Pay attention if you expect to live through this, little brother. Otherwise you won't.
Ça a l'air d'être la bonne ambiance ici. Ah, c'est moi qui avance.
You did what?
Must make you...
What the fuck?
Trust me, you don't want to get involved, Asher. Oh, one last thing. They're not fond of strangers. Or anyone who shows weakness. Or fear. Or really any highborn pricks with lily white asses like you, little brother.
Maybe they should see a familiar face first.
If they don't like us coming here uninvited, it will hardly matter who they see first.
Well, if it isn't Beskha, the fucking basilisk.
We just want to talk to Amaya.
You can, but not this one hiding behind your skirt. You've got to the count of 3 to turn around and walk away. 1, 2.
You're scary, fat man. Good thing I'm looking for scary. I need fighters like you.
Hear that? This little man wants us to fight his battles for him. We do what Amaya says. You talk to her.
Well, good, because that's exactly what...
Hey! Hey! Whoa! 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 Whoa!
Alors, par où est-ce que tu veux que je passe? Par là.
Well, hello there.
Amaya! Take her! You must want something pretty bad to risk coming in here. So, out with it. Before I decide not to let you leave.
I've come with an offer. One that'll interest you and your men.
If you wanted my interest, you wouldn't have shown up with her.
Amaya, please!
Please what? I had a friend once, the basilisk, but she died a long time ago.
I earned my freedom!
You walked out on me. On all of us. Fighting side by side, we were goddesses of the pits. But when you're born trash, I guess you can't help going back to the gutter.
Leave her alone! I don't care what your history is. Beskha's the most loyal friend I've ever had.
So, what is it that you want? Why shouldn't we rip you to pieces and feed you to the beast? My patience wears thin.
My enemies in Westeros are powerful and bloodthirsty. Worse than your masters ever were. I need fearless soldiers to crush them!
You think we sell swords? We don't fight other people's wars. We are pit fighters! Artists who paint in blood!
That was yesterday. The fighting pits have been closed. You're all free now! Free to do what you want! Don't you see that?
Yes, we are free. Why would we follow another? We don't have masters anymore! Why would we follow anyone ever again?
I'll
Bah,
make
c'est
you
ça.
all rich. Your masters, they used you. They made gold from your blood. But I am offering you a chance to earn for yourselves.
Amaya, the way I left was terrible, I know. But we were friends once. And could be again. Please.
Elle hésite.
Set aside your anger and listen to him.
You want to lead pit fighters? You have to earn their respect first.
We don't know who you are until we see you bleed.
You're gonna have to show them you can fight.
All right. Who? Who's the best you've got?
His name is Bloodsong. He's vicious, fearless, and fast.
I've never seen him before.
Take a good look then. He's the man who's going to kill your boy.
And if I beat him, you and your men will join me in my fight.
If you can beat Bloodsong, you'll gain our respect. But no one has ever beat him.
Right. Well, suppose I better get this over with.
So what are you supposed to be? With your little axe? And your pretty blonde beard? I'd sooner bend you over to fuck than fight you.
Thanks for noticing the beard.
C'est bizarre parce que lui il est tout apprêté
Well,
aussi.
come on! Let's see how you die!
Goodbye, dying there.
Yeah? You have a dying wish? This ought to be good.
Will you at least kill Bloodsong?
Hardly seems like a fair fight. I suppose.
Je pensais pas qu'il dirait ça. Pas dans ce sens-là.
You'll fight with the weapons we give you.
Je l'ai plus pensé dans l'idée combat Bloodsong pour gagner le respect des autres et avoir un endroit où t'as ta place. Mais bon.
You all see this cockless Westerosi? He's come to order us to battle, like our masters did. I kill no man because another orders me to. I kill a man because it pleases me. Let me show you how we dance in Marine.
That's lovely. You know why I kill a man? So he's dead and I'm alive. Let's get this over with.
Choose a weapon and try not to die. Only one of you leaves the pit alive. May the best fighter win!
The best would be me!
Here, use this!
Allez, ça c'est très bien. Bon. QTE time.
Are you ready, Westerosi? This is gonna hurt! Yours will be a beautiful death! Isn't that something you'd like to say? Hear that, boy? We cannot let the crowd go wanting!
I think I can, actually.
For that you die slow.
That's no weapon worthy of Bloodsong!
See if you're still smiling after I break
Je
your
sens moins bien là.
Surprised you can lift it.
Allez, 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 allez.
Last chance!
Ah mince, j'aurais pas dû appuyer tout de suite, ça lui a coupé la parole.
Would it help if I stood still?
Maybe.
Come on, pretty boy.
Allez. C'est bon, j'ai réussi. Ah.
I'm ready! Westerosi! Don't hold back!
Don't intend to!
Look at this terrified boy! He fears his end!
Allez. Le truc...
Stick the little man!
Do it! Do it! Let him go!
Mais
The
je préfère
masters who
qu'il...
once held your chains
Ah oui, c'est ça.
decided who lived and who died. But as you can see, I'm not here to be your master. I chose you for a reason. I offer you all a new life. You deserve better than this. You deserve more than to die for someone else's entertainment. Fight with me, and it won't just be for sport. You'll fight for a higher purpose. To save innocents and murder the guilty. If you've got the balls to follow me, we will set sail at dawn. And to those too craven to join me, to hell with you!
Et voilà. On va s'arrêter là pour cette fois. Je pensais m'arrêter plus tôt, mais cette scène a été très très longue. J'aurais peut-être dû le tuer à la fin pour qu'il soit plus impressionné. Mais du coup, j'aurais eu une horde de gars sanguinaires avec moi. Là, on a la possibilité d'avoir des gens qui viennent pour quelque chose de différent et pas seulement pour tuer tout ce qui bouge. Peut-être, peut-être. Et l'autre logique derrière, c'est que tuer le meilleur combattant d'une armée dont j'aurais potentiellement besoin, je trouve ça dommage. Je trouve ça extrêmement dommage. Voilà, donc on verra ce que ça va donner. Probablement, encore une fois, j'ai dû faire des mauvais choix, comme d'habitude. Comme d'habitude, on verra bien. Allez-y, je vous fais des bisous et je vous dis à très bientôt pour la suite du Let's Play sur Game of Thrones. Ciao, ciao tout le monde.